1. Focus on high-value items when you're starting out. The most common mistake is trying to farm everything. Every small plant, every common fruit, every pet you can find. And while that might feel productive, here's the reality. Small items barely matter when your goal is billions. If you want to make serious progress, you need to skip the small stuff and go straight to the big-ticket items. Rare plants, legendary pets, or unique items that scale in value are your real targets. For example, instead of selling 10 small fruits for a few thousand each, why not go for a single rare fruit that can sell for millions? Think of it this way. If your goal is 1 billion, you need items that can move your balance by millions at a time. Every second spent farming commons is time wasted. Focus on high-value items only. That's the mindset of a future billionaire in Roblox. Use multipliers and boosts wisely. Boosts are the secret weapon that many players completely ignore. Most Roblox games, especially simulators like Grow a Garden, give you multipliers, things like 2x cash, pets that increase income, or even event-wide bonuses. Here's the trick: don't use them randomly. If you activate a 2x money boost while casually farming low-value crops, you're wasting it. Instead, save your boosts and activate them during the best opportunities. For example, stack a 2x cash boost with a rare event and then harvest your strongest plants, with perfect timing. You can turn a normal payout into a 3x or 5x payout. Imagine harvesting one rare plant and, instead of 10 million, you walk away with 50 million. That's hours of progress saved in just a few clicks. Boosts are powerful, but only if you're smart about when you use them. 3. Farming in private servers. We've all been there. You're farming peacefully, and suddenly another player swoops in, takes your fruit, or interferes with your crops. Public servers are chaos. That's why private servers are a game changer. Yes, they might cost Robux, but think of them as an investment. In your own server, you control everything. No competition, no interruptions, no stealing. Every rare drop belongs to you. Your earnings per hour can double or even triple because you're not sharing resources with anyone else. And when your goal is 1 billion, efficiency is everything. Public servers are fine for fun, but private servers are where billionaires are made. 4. Rebirth or ascension systems. This is where things get interesting. Many Roblox games have some kind of rebirth or ascension system. On paper, it looks painful. You reset your progress, you lose your money, and you start over. Why would anyone do that? Because every rebirth makes you stronger. Each time you ascend, you unlock permanent multipliers that boost your future progress. That means after a few rebirths, what used to take hours now takes minutes. Think about it like climbing stairs. Without rebirth, you're stuck on the ground floor, slowly crawling up. With rebirths, you're taking the elevator straight to the top. If you want to hit 1 billion fast, you can't ignore this mechanic. It's the shortcut to turning millions into billions. 5. Take advantage of special events. Events are like golden opportunities in Roblox. Halloween, Christmas, Easter, you name it. During these events, developers add limited time rewards, special items, and massive multipliers. Here's the smart play. Grind hard during events. Fill your inventory with event-only items, rare plants, or pets. Once the event ends, these items often become extremely valuable because they're rare and can't be obtained anymore. Not only does this give you a short-term boost during the event itself, but it also sets you up for massive profits later. One rare event plant could be worth hundreds of millions. Events are temporary, but the rewards can push you permanently closer to that billion-dollar goal. 6. Smart trading strategies. Now let's talk about a method that's not about farming, it's about outsmarting other players. Trading in Roblox is like the stock market. Some people don't know the true value of their items, and that's where you profit. For example, a player might sell a rare pet or fruit for cheap because they don't realize how valuable it really is. If you know the market, you can buy it at a low price and then resell it later for its real value. Done right. This strategy doesn't just make millions, it multiplies your money without hours of grinding. If you're clever and patient, trading can be the difference between staying stuck at millions and climbing all the way to billions. 7. Stealing plants from other players, the risky but powerful method, okay? This is the one you've been waiting for. The riskiest method, but also one of the fastest ways to hit 1 billion. In Grow a Garden, you can spend 37 Robux to unlock the ability to steal a plant from another player's garden. Now, here's the crazy part. If you choose the right player, you can steal a plant worth over $1 billion instantly. That means in just one move, your balance could jump from a few million straight to $1 billion. Of course, it's risky, it costs Robux, and it depends on what other players have planted. But if you're strategic, this single move can make you a billionaire in seconds. Strategic farming with sprinklers and mutations. Now we've reached the final method. And honestly, this is where the true farming pros separate themselves from the casual players. This method isn't about luck, and it's not about spending Robux. It's about knowledge, patience, and strategy. We're talking about sprinklers and mutations. When you use sprinklers correctly, you're not just watering your plants, you're supercharging them. Sprinklers allow your crops to grow faster, bigger, and stronger. And when you combine that with weather effects and pet-based mutations, the results are absolutely insane. Imagine this: instead of a normal fruit that sells for a few million, you end up with a giant mutated plant. Suddenly, that same crop is worth hundreds of millions, or, if you're lucky and consistent, even close to $1 billion. The key here is to layer your strategies. Use sprinklers to maximize growth speed. Then pay attention to weather patterns. Different weather can trigger unique mutations. Add in pets with special abilities that increase your chances of rare mutations. And now you've got a setup that prints money like crazy. And here's the best part. This method doesn't require Robux. It's completely free. It only requires that you understand the mechanics of the game and build your farm intelligently. In other words, this is a system that rewards smart players, not just rich ones. Another advantage is consistency. Unlike stealing or trading, which depend on other players, this method is 100% in your control. Once your farm is optimized, you can log in, harvest, and watch your balance skyrocket. Over time, you'll notice that you're earning way more per harvest than you ever did before, and those billions won't feel so far away anymore. So, if you're patient, if you enjoy building long-term strategies, and if you want a reliable path to becoming a Roblox billionaire, strategic farming with sprinklers and mutations is the way to go.